Welcome to our Visic training series. I'm Jody, and today we're focusing on essential warm-up exercises with your Visic device. These exercises aren't just about getting ready for movement, they're foundational for retraining proper gait patterns and awakening the neural pathways that help you walk efficiently and pain-free. So, before we begin any walking sessions, with our Visic, it's crucial to prepare your feet, ankles, and your lower legs, the very structures that initiate our gait cycle. A proper warm-up enhances joint mobility, increases tissue temperature, and activates the precise muscles needed for optimal movement. So, let's get started. Alignment first. Alignment is crucial, so we make sure that the handlebars are set approximately 30-degree angle at the elbow for all of these warm-up exercises. You can hold the parallel bars rather than the top handles. We want to make sure that the brakes are locked and the Visic is stable. I've got the pin down into the peg from the top of the frame to prevent any rotation. This is going to give us a stable platform for all of the exercises. Okay. Also for these exercises, I recommend removing your shoes, if possible, as this increases your foot awareness. You can even remove your socks if you're comfortable with that. We really want to feel the ground under our feet. Notice that I'm standing with good postures of ear over shoulder, shoulder over hip, hip over knee, and knee over ankles. This alignment will be crucial throughout your warm-up training. Let's begin with heel and toe raises. These are simple movements that help prepare your foot and your ankle for the heel strike and the toe push-off phases of walking. Start by gently raising your heels off of the floor. So we'll lift and lower. Notice I'm maintaining good alignment. I'm not sticking my bottom out or leaning too far forward. I imagine I'm lifting up from the crown of the head, staying tall and peeling my heels off the floor. We do 5 to 6 slow, controlled heel raises. Feel that engagement of your calf muscles. These muscles are essential for propulsion during walking. They help push us forward. Next, we're going to demonstrate the toe raises. Keep your heels on the floor and just lift your toes up. Lift your toes. Right foot and left foot both together or alternating sides. This helps to strengthen the muscles in front of your shins, which is crucial for controlling the foot as you're walking forward. Let's do 5 to 6 repetitions of our toe raises. As I mentioned, it helps your muscles clear the floor with your toes when you're swinging your leg forward. This prevents tripping or adopting any kind of shuffling gait patterns. We can alternate now between heel raise and toe raise. So we go heel up, heel down, toes up, toes down, mimicking that heel strike and toe push-off sequence that occurs with every single step we take. The heel strike and the toe push-off happens during walking, which requires calf and soleus stretches. So, go ahead and step back with one foot. Lower your heel, keeping your back leg straight. These muscles can become especially tight if you sit for a long period or wear high-heeled shoes. So we want you to lift that back heel up and press it down. Do that on the other side as well. Pressing one heel back, keeping your heel down, feeling that stretch in the upper calf muscle called the gastrocnemius. We'll try to hold each position for 10 to 15 seconds. Each side, just taking maybe 2 deep breaths. We can also stretch a deeper or lower muscle of the calf called the soleus. So if you keep your right leg straight back and your heel down, bend that back knee. Allowing a bend happening at the ankle joint, you'll feel the stretch moving down from the soleus into your Achilles tendon. Let's do the same thing on the other side. If you've ever experienced plantar fasciitis, shin splints, or even Achilles issues, this stretch is particularly important for you. The soleus helps to control the force through these commonly troubled areas. So having some mobility at the ankles really helps with preventing foot, ankle, and knee injuries. Remember to maintain an upright posture throughout all of these stretches. Let's practice our toe push-off and gluteal connection. That toe push-off comes from that calf stretch. And when you lift your heel up for the toe push-off, it actually connects all the way up into your gluteal or seat muscles. Something really fascinating about the body is that the body has interconnected systems. Where did you know that when your big toe and your gluteal muscles are directly connected through fascial chains or neuromuscular connection? So I'm just lifting my heel, feeling my big toe press against the ground. And every time we push off that big toe while walking, we're engaging the gluteal muscles on the same side, which helps with that swing and that leg forward for the next step, which is the heel strike. So let's exaggerate that toe push off. We're going to lift the heel, push off your toe, and press that heel forward. And we switch to the other side. Heel is back, toe is pushing off, and heel strike forward. Alternate sides like this with the calf stretch, the toe push off, and the heel strike. You can always stay on one side to do 3 to 5 or alternate. Practice this awareness of heel strike, rolling off the foot and pushing off the big toe, feeling the gluteal connection before stepping forward into that heel strike and then down. Do that again. Become more aware of that toe push off, that swing through, and that heel strike. Wonderful. Let's do it again on the other side. Pushing off, big toe, pulling that leg through, and striking your heel down. Throughout all of these exercises, make sure you have proper alignment. You're tall, your gaze is forward, your hips are forward, and you're within the frame and the stability of the VISIC itself. Work to keep your eyes forward on the horizon line, not down at your feet or down at the ground. This activates your vestibular system and promotes proper cervical spine alignment. Think about lengthening up from the crown of your head as if a string was pulling you upward. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears, engaging your middle and lower trapezius muscles. Maintain a soft bend in your knees where they're not locked or hyperextended. Think about your feet forming a tripod where you've got the base of your pinky toe, the base of your big toe, and your heel creating 3 contact points, both on the right and the left side. We want to maintain this throughout walking and warm-up exercises on the VISIC. Notice the difference between that proper alignment and common compensation patterns like leaning forward, slouching, putting your weight on the frame. We want to avoid these things. We want to avoid locking the knees out. The VISIC will help us maintain that optimal alignment as we move. Okay, begin each session with these warm-up exercises. They prepare your body for effective gait training. And I recommend spending at least 3 to 5 minutes on these exercises every time before your walking practice. They'll wake up those sensory receptors in your feet. They mobilize key joints and activate the proper muscle sequences for efficient walking. Once done with that, unlock the frame. You can keep the pin in to prevent any rotation, and then begin your walking. Remember, these simple movements retrain complex neural pathways that govern how you move throughout your day. Thanks so much for joining me. Keep practicing these warm-up exercises to build a solid foundation for your gait training. I'll see you in the next video.